Well, good morning, everybody, or good afternoon, or evening, or whenever it is you're watching this. I'm waiting till I go over. I've got about an hour and a half ish. No, not quite an hour and a half. About an hour and 20 minutes till I have to go and watch Chase for Karen because she has to go to an appointment. And I can't really get into anything too much. Like, I don't really want to get into doing some work. I'll lose track of time and then I won't be ready. It is really hot here today. It's going up to about 28 degrees, but it's supposed to feel more like 37 or something. No, Celsius. With the humidex. So I don't know. I know that Karen does have an air conditioner, but she doesn't always have it on. But it depends. Like, if it's really hot in her place, she would put it on because she has animals. She has like 2 cats and a dog, Chase. That's why I'm going over to watch. The cats are fine. Chase needs some company. Otherwise, he will pick on the cats for his entertainment. He gets along really well with them, but if he gets bored, he doesn't really take no for an answer, especially not from the cats. So I am just going to have some fun in the meantime. I don't know. Let's see. I don't feel like doing the same typical things that I've always been doing, so I'm going to, I don't know, play around today. So I'm going to start with just putting some light color in here. I wonder if I can just do that down there too far. Exclamation mark on my nose. And let's see if I buff that down a little so it's not so in your face. I'm doing things in a different order today for sure. And I'm going to be doing things that I don't normally do because this is the best time to try things. I mean, yes, I'm going out and I might look ridiculous, but you never really want to be trying something new when it really counts. So I'm making the dirty nose look. And let's see, I'm going to here with this, and here with this, and here with this. Maybe down the center there and dot that. Just to catch the light. And then I'm going to put in, there's my sound I tend to do. Let's see. So I don't know what other people have planned for today, but I hope they all have a good day, whatever it is you're doing. Yesterday I was filming with Vincent, people that have been, that have watched the other videos know that already. We're supposed to film like a couple of things, some things that we've been working on for a bit, and some things that we have not. Some things we just started yesterday. And then I stop talking because I start focusing on what else I'm doing here. But I think that's my starting place for that kind of thing. So now let's get into some fun colors. Now do I have something that's bright like a lime? Actually, I think I need to put some, because I'm not bothering with primer and everything. I'm just playing and having some fun today. So I think I'm just going to go like that. And like that. And that starts that. And maybe I will put some, I haven't used that in a while. Like maybe if I go in with the black on the outside. Find it in here. Probably at the bottom. It's been so long since I've used the black in that way. There we go. Now I have it. But I think I'm going to need to sharpen this. So, gotta get my sharpener. I'll put you away before you end up damaged on me. And where's the sharpener? There's the sharpener. Let me dump that first. Because I always end up with black all over my fingers when I do this. Oops, gotta take the sizer out, and so it's got no nub. And I'll dump that again. If I leave the shavings in there, I don't really, it ends up making it really messy on the end. So I'm trying to get a nice, there we go, nice cleaner point on that. Oops, gotta put that back in there. Okay, now I think I want to do it from, I may regret that, but that's okay. I'm gonna leave it really kind of harsh for now. Maybe I should blend in the middle bit just a little bit. Make a little gray. Well, that's kind of interesting. So I want now to see, there's my good packing brush. Because I have this green here that I think is really cool, and I just want to see what it looks like if I just pack that in there. So I don't really have a plan for this. I'm just seeing what I get when I use colors I haven't used before. I should have done yellow there and then maybe green there and then blue out there or something. Just like a gradient. But too late now. But do I want to have, I don't know, maybe I have a bright orange. Are you a bright orange? Not really. You might have been if you were ochre white and not gray. This just makes it end up looking sort of muddy. Maybe if I go over it enough. I just don't want to be afraid of color. So I just want to kind of get used to mucking about with it. And then, do I have an odd blue? A really strange blue? Or maybe purple? Purple's not going to really show as anything. Just dark. But it does sort of set that black. That's what I find, like if I use the jumbo crayon, it's got a very, putting purple over black gives you a bruise. What was I saying? The crayon is very grease stick like. So when I put any kind of powder, whether it be eyeshadow or a setting powder or anything, that just helps keep it from shifting all over the place. Let's see. Now, if I take a different brush, nice little fluffy brush, let's see what I can blend here on the up side. Versus that. So that does seem to make a difference. When I'm playing around, that's what I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see going, if I do this, does it make a difference? Does it make enough of a difference to make it worth my doing? Or is it just extra steps for nothing? And so I try a lot of things where I can shortcut them, which sometimes works out and sometimes does not. Just take that flush. try and pack a little bit more of that bright green in there. I am not even sure what I was going to say there. I'm trying to figure out do I want a totally different color under here? Let's see. Taking some from my broken one. I really don't know what I'm doing when I'm doing this, that's for sure. I think I need to put, I should have done that with the gray. With the white and the black maybe under here. I don't know. But I'm going to go in with this and do a little bit of brown. There, and the shaping here is going to come down here. Well, they're not snatched or on fleek or on any of those other words that have been used to describe eyebrows. This one's not bad. That one's semi-fleek. This one's not so good, but this eye is better than that eye. So it's like, I don't know, does that balance it or make it more out of whack? I don't know. But, see, maybe if I take the green and bring that under there. I watched earlier today, and I don't really have the guts or the know-how yet, where people were doing under their eyeshadows and nothing really up on the top lid. Like, it was really different. I haven't seen anything like that, but it looked good. I just don't know how to to do a look like that isn't just going to look like I've done something really stupid to my face, because I have enough trouble with this stuff that isn't necessarily as unusual. I think I'm going to use a little setting spray. Because another test is on these really humid days that are really hot like this. Like, I don't even know how to describe how hot that is here for people that don't know Celsius. But it's hot. It's plenty hot. Like, that's up in the 90s in Fahrenheit. Plus, you know, moisture and humidity and all that other stuff. Yeah. So, I now am going to take my blush brush with nothing else on it but what was already there. I love the feel of this brush. There's just so many bristles. It's just so soft on the face. It's really nice. So I want to now go and line under that brow, but I don't know what I want to use. Like, do I want to use the typical things, or do I want to do something? I think I'm just going to stick with the white, stick with what I know. I've got enough changes going on in there. So I'm going to use from my Revolution palette this white. And take my little fluffy brush and diffuse that together. There, that works a little better. Now, I don't know what color glitter I want to put on today, so I'm just going to wait. There's some things I want to try and use, but I don't think it's going to go with this so well, so I'm going to save it for something better. And in the meantime, I am going to use my kohl liner out here. Try out and up, and out and up. And then I take my brush and I'm gonna go here. Great, I just drew that brush right through my eye. Am I gonna make my eye water again? I hate when I do that. And probably will. Let's see. And what is this? Is this a lip liner? I think this this is my lip. As you can tell, I don't usually line my lips. Or really do anything to my lips. Because I have a really shaky hand for that kind of thing. But like I said, today is a day for trying things. I don't really have the greatest lips to make up that way. Let's see. What if I use? This. I don't usually use that much contour. I think maybe a little bit of it up here too. Yeah, so that is that part of the look. So now I almost think I need a little bit more deeper into there. So maybe my bronzer will make enough of a difference. Because I really don't want to go in and really carve my face. That's not what I was going for. This is just meant to be some fun today. And then I want to see how well the makeup holds up in this extreme heat and humidity, because, you know, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. So for me, this is a lot of makeup on my face today compared to usual. glistening. So I think I'm just gonna put the bronzer right over all of that light, because that's just too much for me. Somewhere along the line, I crossed a line. It's like I drew a line, crossed it, didn't like it, came back. I don't think I really need this kind of highlight. But I'm just going to put this on with my finger. What I like about this is it has a peachy gold tone to it. This elf, I don't know if you can see it, but it is a highlight, but it's got sort of a golden hue to it and a peach, depending on how the light hits it. So I really like that tone. Now, I don't really need that kind of highlight, but like I said, I'm enjoying playing around just to see what it gives me, because that way, if I'm doing something else where I go, oh, well, I need that, and it's like, oh, I learned how to do that when I did that face.